This video will demonstrate the features of California Trail Map. The map is available in several formats that can be used on multiple types of devices. The Android and iPhone version is downloaded and used with any app that supports an MB-Tiles offline map. All the apps can be used without an internet connection. MapTiler is a free app that allows you to view the smartphone version of the map on a Mac, Windows, or Linux computer. The Lowrance map is downloaded and copied onto an SD memory card. It is displayed using the native Lowrance visual style. Topo and transparent maps are not available for Lowrance. The Garmin map is downloaded onto a Mac or Windows computer, then installed onto your GPS using a USB cable. The map can also be used on a Mac or Windows computer with Basecamp, which is the app that I'll be using to demonstrate the map. The visual style of the Android and iPhone map is identical to the Garmin map. The map currently includes all of Southern California plus Inyo and Tulare counties, along with Clark County in Nevada. The map coverage area is still growing, so please check the website for the most up-to-date information. Trail and road data is created exclusively for California Trail Map using modern mapping technologies that produce a highly accurate map. Other maps are based on older data that isn't nearly as accurate. California Trail Map depicts trail regulations defined by the managing agencies. All other maps, including Google, provide misleading information because they don't account for all the regulations that have been implemented. Over 100 federal, state, county, city, and nonprofit resources have been referenced to determine trail regulations. California Trail Map includes all trails, not just the most popular trails or areas. It's a complete map that brings all public lands together. 7 zoom layers progressively increase detail to prevent too much information from being displayed on small screens. Trails are color-coded to indicate permitted use. The map differentiates between hiking, biking, and horseback, as well as between OHV and street-legal motor vehicles. Iconography is used to indicate points of interest. There are 3 map background options: land boundary, topo, and transparent. The land boundary map indicates the organization that manages the land, and if it is a wilderness or a closed area. Areas with a polka dot background are typically off-limits to the public. The topo map uses a color gradient that is white at sea level and changes to yellow as the elevation increases. On Garmin receivers, the transparent map is used to display the trail map on top of another map. California Trail Map does not support routing. If your GPS currently provides routing, the transparent map can be displayed on top of the street map to retain routing features. On Android and Apple devices, the transparent map is used to display the trail map on top of satellite imagery, or it can be used on top of any other map. I will now provide a demonstration of the map using Garmin Basecamp. I'll be using the land boundary map for most of the demo because it highlights all the public lands that are available. Detail increases as you zoom in. This significantly improves usability on small screens that can become easily cluttered with too much information. Basecamp and Garmin GPS receivers have a setting that will allow you to increase or decrease the amount of detail displayed. Large screens spread out the map more than small screens. When using Basecamp, I usually set the detail level to high to make it easier to browse the map and discover features. If you step it up 1 or 2 more levels, it can become messy depending on the density of the area. The topo map background is white at sea level and changes to yellow as the elevation increases. Zooming in will increase the number of topo lines. The map detail setting can also be used to control the line density. The transparent map isn't intended for use in Basecamp. It's used with the GPS displayed on top of a street or a topo map. The background of the land boundary map indicates the organization that manages it and if it's designated as wilderness. This is a good indicator of the basic regulations for the area. Motor vehicles and bicycles are not permitted in wilderness areas. The boundaries of some wilderness areas often exclude a small width of land to allow vehicle travel. Rattlesnake Canyon is an example of this. By zooming in closely, you can see that the wilderness isn't contiguous. Johnson Valley provides an example of an OHV open riding area. The boundaries of open riding areas are indicated by a multicolored blue and red line. The dark area to the east is 29 Palms Marine Corps Base. Zooming into the hammers displays more detail, including trail names. In large areas like the Mojave National Preserve or Death Valley, the trail density isn't as high, so increasing the detail level even higher can make it easier to discover features. Clicking on a trailer icon will display the name. When multiple POIs exist in proximity to each other, the most dominant feature is displayed first. Zooming in will reveal additional points of interest. Small details like bathrooms and parking spaces appear last. All of Clark County, Nevada is included. On BLM land, areas of critical environmental concern limit vehicle travel to designated routes. Outside of these areas, vehicle travel is permitted on established roads and trails. The map includes all established trails on BLM land, even single tracks. There is no other map available that is this complete. Nevada coverage includes trails in Nye, Esmeralda, and Mineral counties adjacent to California. The map doesn't leave you at the border, it goes all the way to Highway 95. Death Valley is absolutely massive and has a lot to explore. Don't let the name fool you because it's a gem. The upper limit of the map is currently Bishop. Coverage continues into Sequoia and Kings National Parks, then all the way to San Luis Obispo. Basecamp and Garmin GPS receivers provide search capability. Search results for roads and trails will vary depending on your location. If you search for a road that is hundreds of miles away, it might not appear in the results where it will return a nearby POI marker. If you're searching for a road or trail name, the screen should be in the general area. Adding words to the search criteria will increase the results, so you're best off only entering the most unique word. The search engine will not return results that mix letters and numbers, which means forest road IDs will not work. You'll need to search for the name of the road or trail. The map is purchased with either 1 year or a lifetime of free updates. All map files are downloaded. They can be used as long as you retain the file. PayPal is used to process the transaction, but a PayPal account is not required. You'll receive an email with a link to download the map after the PayPal transaction completes, which usually takes less than a minute. If you haven't received the email, check your spam folder. For impartial customer opinions, take a look at the reviews on Facebook or your favorite forum. All reviews on Facebook are 5-star, except for the one person that didn't purchase the map. If you purchased the map, please review it. If you have any questions, send them to me via email and I'll be happy to answer them.